Good morning, family. The guys, I'm doing. How you doing? 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 Good morning, guys. Good morning. Well, it appears as if the PNP decides said them are going no to what Damian Crawford 1% is saying. The PNP said them distance themselves from Damian Crawford 1% GCT tax increase to fund education. No, people. No. Listen to this now. No, it's not a bad idea Damian Crawford proposed. To be honest, it's not a bad idea, that is. But the problem with that, and in my opinion, is that we have too much criminal in our government because crumbs up any more money from the poor taxpayers in Jamaica to fund white-collar criminals. Do you understand what I say, comment section? Do you understand me? Is that a bad idea, you know? Can you imagine if that amount of money we hear talk about and go in education? Because really, education needs to be funded. And what Damian Crawford really do is trying to find a source, like a pipe you turn on, non-stop source of funding for education. Do you understand me? Because people, education right now is like education has been defunded by this administration. I told you, everything has been defunded. Ministry of National Security, police can't even wear boots and can't even find uniform. It's bad. Hospitals across Jamaica. Baby dying, 4-day-old baby died because of no ventilator. Just that simple thing like ventilator. We spend the most. These boys rather take 300% raise than put ventilators for people in the hospital. That 4-day-old baby dead in a Jamaica, in a place where Christopher Tufton, I go like him at the best working minister out there, him at the worst. So when we look on all these things and you gather them and you look at the problem in Jamaica, you say, you know what? It's not like we don't have the money, no, Mr. Crawford. But them are thief it. And my thing is, we can't afford to figure a way out for politicians to thief more money. Because that's all that's going to happen to that money. The problem is Mr. Crawford. Like I said, a good idea. Because you know, so Damian Crawford is into education. The brother is serious with education. You know, knock him. Damian Crawford is serious with education. That 1% is not a bad idea. Can you imagine if Jamaican pay 1% extra in a GCT for you put on gun? You would have good education? How about doing, man? How about doing that? But, all right, someone say, all right, go along with the 1% then. Collect it for education. All them that's going to do is thief that money again. The biggest problem in Jamaica is corruption. Nothing can go through corruption. Nothing at all. Our biggest problem, my gentle people, it is corruption. So when Damian Crawford proposed that 1% GCT, people, is not a bad move. But it be, imagine if there was, listen to this, that would be a good idea if there was a thieving out there, some criminals. Ask me, where's the Prime Minister's statutory declaration? Where locate for 3 years? Why go on with it? You have the leader of the country who not fit in the office. Is unfit. Andrew Onis must step down. We keep saying that. 3 years worth of statutory declaration cannot be verified by the Integrity Commission. So we can't think say a thief, the Prime Minister a thief. drugs money. Eh? We could have said, boy, people are kidnapped half of the country and the prime minister and them food out of it. We could have said that. We could have said the word for white powder them there Jamaica. We could have said that the prime minister rich half of it and I want we know. We could have said a gun run in the prime minister in make him so rich. Because we don't know. We can't say a back road him have woman down there. I work at night time. We can't say that because we do not know how him come by his riches. He's not been transparent and open to the Integrity Commission and the people of Jamaica who will preside over and give him that job. So as you can see, criminality is every goddamn where. $100 million in US has been gone missing from, cap money isn't accounted for. Clarendon Alumina Production Limited. I'm yet to hear the Prime Minister come out and address that. That represents 15.5 billion Jamaican dollars for poor people. Money gone like a Sammy mouth. When you have criminals in Jamaica using taxpayers' money, paying for empty goddamn building when nobody know in to the tune of almost $500 million, and to retrofit it and repair it for it to be ready by next year September, according to them, for tax workers, tax administration workers, it will cost us $2 billion with a B, and we don't own the building. Just to go in here in September, it will cost us $2 billion. Something could have been a plaza. Could have buy land and build a whole plaza. I want to see how the tax money I go. We have thief in our government. I don't lie, I tell you. So, Damian Crawford idea is not a bad idea. Tell me, I tell you what I know. Provided it wasn't going to go in a thief pocket, I would like to pay extra 1% for education. Good God. Because the amount of money we have collected for it, we forgot to figure out here Damian Crawford and talk about. But it's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. But right, the PNP distance themselves from Damian's idea because of politics. Our politics people, politics want not to give enough. As a politics here, can the PNP don't want to look bad? Them probably say, where did Damian get that idea from? What may be a problem with that with the PNP now? Because the Labour are beat over Damian 1%. When you come on the distance to yourself from Damian. I understand what I don't have to do, I know Mark Holding stay. But Damian never go out there and say nothing half like the rest of the man will get the next better will get kicked out. Right? No, it should me say that shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen. Remember, let me show you something. Remember, we have a call to action group, right? I'm part of the group. We have a little meeting and stuff like that. Now, if we hear one person out of the group going out, they going down, we're supposed to go parallel, right? I'm going to see one person of the group going south by any media or anything. That's not right, family. You sure you say things off, we don't have the regular meeting and everybody now working in one accord. And that's what I say. Whatever Damian Crawford I say, it should be what the rest of the party I say. Unless Damian Crawford decide to go rogue. And I don't think he might decide to do that. So whatever Damian I say, I eat the whole of the party should I say. So they don't come with a hanky-panky nonsense boy like man, I idiot. Get more organized. Eh? That means the better we are dealing with education. He can't go out there, go say anything about education. A million of them. A million man can't go out there and say the same thing. If it's healthcare, any minister can go out there and talk about the plan and healthcare. Because the guys sit down and everything is running unwanted. You understand me? But it must be consistency. That's it right there. Consistency. You guys need to sit down, talk about all topics, and then everybody have the same talking point. Work, what's the talking point regarding education for the PNP? What's the talking point? Some people say 1% GCT, next person say no, don't play with it. Don't play with it out here. Don't play with it out here. Be more organized on that. Stop playing with it. Stop playing with it. Even look at groups more organized than that. That now come out, that a fumble. No, don't drop them ball there again. Because they're going to call us mouth. I mean, I'm not time to pet up nobody, PNP is supposed to sing with one voice. Man is supposed to sound nice. I want how you sound so. So one man I mess up the whole harmony. How I go on here? I one man I mess up. No, sir. Something not right. Look here. That the PNP come out at a time like this. Distancing itself from Damian Crawford's 1% GCT talk. Listen to me. It's not a bad idea. Here, PNP, not because the Labour are beat to know. The only thing we problem we find with it is because they're just going to thief it. It does like if we send them $100 trillion. It does like if we send a shipload of money to Jamaica right now for education. If we send a shipload of money to education, it's not going to help when you have criminals taking what you send. Too much hole in the damn bucket. So even though Mr. Damian Crawford, I agree with that education needs some serious foot down on it. And that's what Damian Crawford are trying to find to have some free flowing money going into education people because we need it. And you believe we can't get a good generation and stop the youth from going for a road, go bus gun. Eh? You see generation mash up. You see education mash up. You see I pay fight the youth them a fight. Eh? You see education mash up, no focus, now put nowhere. You see them withdraw funding from schools and turn the school them in a hack pen. Did not even see some picnic fight at school and not even no adult to stop them, no security to stop them, no school monitor to stop them. The youth them fight from one end of the school to the next end. Eh? Where the funding if they get some school monitors? Where the more funding if they get security? Where the funding for cameras? Where the funding for school bus? Where the funding for safety and protection for the people them? Eh? You know, see what I go to Jamaica. They are removing funding and telling us that we spend the most. To make you feel good about the 300% raise that they stole. At a moment when Jamaica was at its lowest, tax revenue was trickling last year. And because of the trickling tax revenue last year, that's what caused the budget shortfall this year. Last year, them still go take 300% raise, but try to convince we Jamaica, the financial superpower of the Caribbean. We have the best bounce back from Big C in the Caribbean. Nobody spend like us. We spend the most. But look here. Don't a scammer tell us here we win $100 million US dollars. And a scammer want to feel even better. Him go through in a brand new 2025 Mercedes Benz. Scammer. So these guys scam 300% raise out of the people by false pretense, telling us that we are the best in the Caribbean when that was all a lie. Just like the scammer, you won $100 million and we have to throw in that brand new spanking 2025 Mercedes Benz to make you feel good. That brand new spanking Mercedes Benz represent the best Big C bounce back in the Caribbean. The write up in the Miami Herald, Jamaica is the best financial superpower in the Caribbean. That represents the $100 million US dollars that the scammer is telling you that you win. Do you hear me? So a scammer have to always give you something to hold upon and make you believe that something good is coming. But before long, you're going to find out that your money is gone. You never get your $100 million. You never get your brand new 2025 Mercedes Benz. So nothing came. You hear what I say? But I saw them do it. We never get a balanced economy because they have a shortfall in the budget this year. So what they promised them? But the money gone, 300% raise. Didn't it? Wasn't it? Just like a goddamn scammer. No one of the youth them in Jamaica chop. Can the man them up that no to chop the people them? The youth them up top a chop. Stranger. Because they don't thief it anyway. So I support the 1% GCT for education, providing no teeth never there Jamaica in a government. But since they are stealing, why give them more money to steal? Did they even see Ligel sign like a $20 million borrows him get again? You know? We borrow more money again. You know? 20 million US dollars. God know where that money will be going. Every time we see them borrow money and get money, we cringe. We already know where that money will go. We don't know see nothing like that. The Samoa agreement was signed. That because we party money, we party sign over. And now I know we can't get the party money. People don't know me raw already, you know. No, but you know, I don't lie. Such man sell out the party to the European them. That's how we look on it, right? Yeah. And we can't see me party money. It's like I said, me got a back road last night and have me walk up and down in my high heels and sitting and work for you. Come this morning, me can't buy rag and soap. Come on, when we party money there. So if we can change our culture, introduce all kind of mind-boggling and shocking stuff to Jamaican citizens, what do we get for that? What was the price? What was the price? Where is the Samoa agreement money? Such man is awfully quiet on it. If not talk about the Samoa agreement in the campaign meetings, he never run on it in the last local government election. He did not tell anybody about no Samoa agreement in the last general election. Such man deceived his followers. He deceived the JLP supporters. He did not tell us Marcelo Telecom Batty. No, he never tell you that. He could have come to you with that. But he go behind the back and sign some agreement and still can't come tell you how this trade agreement is going to help we. It says a trade agreement. A trade agreement is supposed to be a good agreement for the country, don't? So how come they can't tell you how this trade agreement is going to benefit me? I know they can't chat about it. That's my thing. So when they want to sign away a party, them come with all type of different name, they call some stuff and different type of reason why them are this and why them are that. But when the trade agreement there, me just ask. Because them come for a straight change of the country, change law, change this, change that. When the trade agreement there? But we must, you know, they must change the law, people. They must come in with, you can't beat a pitney again. If you look at boy while wearing sister dress, you can't beat it. It's a cover under hate speech law. That's why you hear something I talk about hate speech law. You understand me? Yeah, and nothing I go on and the people don't know and don't sit out there, you know, because such man lie people, I must have not lie and deceive them. He never tell it to them. He never tell it to them. If you have an agreement, a trade agreement that is going to benefit the people, you will what? You will tell them. You boast about it and brag about it on the campaign trail. Yes, you will. Yes, you would. A man like such man, he not bragged about it on campaign trail. This deal him have, helping the country. I know don't make the banana farm of them come again. And whatever they do to the country. How come we can't hear the Samoa trade deal and the benefit? And me I hear say, you can't call woman female no more, woman police female no more. And I try to teach you youth certain things in a school. But when the money there, when the man sign, I want the trade deal there. So it's not a trade deal, it's a batty deal. All right, let's continue back to Mr. Crawford. No, Mr. Crawford, see the need. The city need for educate, for money. We push in an education system. Look when he goes, we can't beat him. But the problem with that, Mr. Crawford, like I said, is continually pumping money to a government that continually steal it. And nobody go to jail. These guys have the audacity. Let's talk about education to Rastafari. These boys have the audacity. That's what I say, Mr. Crawford. Good idea, but not gonna work, boss. Listen to this.
With what he believed. In speaking with Ruel, we went through some of those principles. And it was clear that what I believed in and what the party believed in, it accorded with what he believed in. In speaking with Ruel, we went through some of those principles. And it was clear that what I believed in and what the party believed in, it accorded with what he believed in.
You notice I'm very well. I'm very well.
The people, the Jamaican people haven't seen a lot of you recently. They haven't heard a lot from you. I'm sure they'd like to hear from you. How have you been?
I thought you were here at the Israel conference. So that's what we're here for, to remind Jamaicans that Jamaica Labour Party is the best government for Jamaica. So I'm here to do whatever I can to make sure that the Labour Party returns and get the third term, the historic third term.
So sounds to me like you're still a member of the Jamaica Labour Party and you're campaigning.
I've never left. I have never stopped campaigning. Never left, never stopped campaigning.
But Mr. Reid, given the legal, issues you've been having, do you think it is wise to be seen publicly with, associated with the Labour Party at this particular time?
I don't even know why you asked that question. I am a free agent, and all political parties are public institutions, and I still vote. Voted in the local government election. I have a vote. So I don't understand that question, Frank.
Family, what may I say to Mr. Crawford? Not a bad idea, my brother. But when you have criminals with thief from education and now got jail, all we do is to take GCT money from the poor people and give criminals again. Until criminals go to jail in Jamaica, we're tired of it. That's why tomorrow we're going to be in Washington. Too much corruption, the youth them can't come up for nothing. They rob from education, all type of criminals. This brother here and such man was there. Bird of a feather. This brother here and such man was at the education ministry. Do you understand me? Such man did it first. Seems as if such man bring him in after. Like such man teach him how to thief. He look like such man teach him how to thief. That's why look to me. And think about it. Nobody goes to jail. Eh? What such man do when him did it? Corruption same way. What such man do when him did it? Corruption same way. Corruption in the ministry of where? Education. Where? The ministry of where? Education. In Virginia, same thing. Or worse. Who worse? That's why I don't see this brother going to prison. No, that's why I don't see this brother going to prison. That's why this brother can come out, come go on like say everything all right. Damian Crawford idea is a damn solid idea. Providing man was a thief in money. His idea is not bad. Can need a lifeline, like a live wire, like when they string up your house with electricity. What them I use for education now is like a Delco them I use. And they run out of gas all the time. He need a live wire to education system in Jamaica. A robust education system like we see them have a foreign. But you can send bus for the youth them. The youth them will stay a certain way. Can come to school, send a special bus, go pick them up. Eh? No youth there in Jamaica can go to school because the parents don't know if they handle them. Don't know if they transport certain youth because they have disability. We need an education system with promised learning center. Don't have to be shut down. The school for disabled kids, shut down. They don't have funding for that. Think about it. Think of education don't need funding. Look at it good. I told you they need funding. Education. Promised learning center, a school for disabled kids. Shut down because government now no money. Them say. But them sit up on 300% raise. Instead of give up some of their money, they rather make the people them perish and suffer and struggle in the future. Too much criminal in the office, we go take 1% GCT from poor people, we go give them, we go build house, or show account, and nobody will go to prison, Damian. I love your idea. I swear to God, come know your passion when it comes to education. And guys, I want you to reason with sense. Damian Crawford, you know, say man teach. You mean not teaching education, but the man have a passion. And if you look at education, it does need a live wire. a funding. He did a live wire, need to be revived. Look at education in Jamaica and say Damian Crawford is off. He's not off. But the only problem is, if we send a shipload of money come to Jamaica for education, the youth them not gonna get it. And why the youth them not gonna get it? Because too much criminals in the office, too much patakat in the office, too much finger cement in the office. Too much. And guess what to them? They don't go to jail. So what I say, them gonna continue to be in office. So send another shipload of money again. What happened to it? Go nowhere. So what will happen to that 1% GCT? Come and say to tell us, say, going back to square one. In them pocket. The youth them now gonna benefit. Everybody come right from the youth them. Miss McLean, $124 million. And her management disappeared from the school feeding program. How can $124 million be missing from the school feeding program? Eh? Tell me, poor people don't have money to give them kids lunch coming to school. The government have a feeding program called, you know what I'm saying? And money gone. Money gone. Not $20 million, not $2 million, not $50 million, but 100 and they never stop. $24 million. So where you go with this? $500 million? Eh? $124 million gone from Jamaica school feeding lunch program. I tell me son about no go to jail for that. Tell me son about no go to jail for that. And this a boy with man rat seed. You see bigger hard behind you like a man rat. You have a pair of balls. You have a pair of balls. I come back out here, I come green teeth, and I laugh, and I say, I'm quite all right. Look at me, I'm good. What? Nothing to see. Don't you see I'm looking good? You see I'm stressing? I ain't going nowhere. I'm not going to prison. Look at me. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine with education. The youth, them money. They live a fight. And labor rights, I bring them back up front again for the war. Me said the labor rights spitting at them and slapping at every Jamaican face. And that happened me as well. Every Jamaican get a slap in a Jamaican face. Such man and such woman do this, a fair thing, But the whole thing corrupt from such woman. I be a corrupt people them. Because how the speaker of the house I go have an alleged criminal runner with thief, Prime Minister of Education in a guard prison. Oh, you come talk about your campaign. The man said never left the party. So the whole time we have this alleged criminal run Uno. Eh? And I talk about my campaign for Uno. Uno na no rat shame. Uno be boy. Damian Crawford idea is not off. Not off. But the only problem with it, if you send a shipload of Jamaica, Damian, 10 shipload of money, you know how rich you them. Too much hole in the buckets. Those who have to stop up first. If you take that bucket and you take it to the tank or the well to get some water for the Jamaica youths. By the time you come back to the youths, then the bucket's going to be empty. Too many holes in the buckets, Mr. Crawford. The holes in the buckets represent thieving politicians, ministries, offices, municipalities, where money are gone. Nobody don't go to jail all over. Pay a hole in the bucket called Jamaica. Can't contain water for poor people. Hence the bad roads, the hospital people sleep on ground. Youth part program money dwindle and missing. Police don't have enough tool to go up on the road, go fight crime. Soldiers same way, because police don't have it, soldier is deficient, same way. Don't bother think so you're an idiot, boy. Hospital same way. Healthcare, education, Ministry of National Security, water, roadways, better pipe underground. Dig up some wells so the people can get water and stop telling about the reservoir dry. Build some well, water under Jamaica bottom. Dig up some well, give the people water and stop telling about the reservoir dry. Or the non-care thief in government. So Damian Crawford, the idea is not off. I see where you're going with this. You see what Damian going with. Any idiot people, come on now. So we have to look upon things different, Look upon the good. Damian Crawford was trying to inject some real fluid straight into the education system. But what Mr. Crawford failed to realize, is that Mr. Crawford ever sent 10 shipload of money come to Jamaica. It's not going to make a difference, my brother. When you have Patacat in office, just looking for another house overseas, just looking for another investment of a poor people, just looking for something for his friend, at the expense of poor people. Nobody go to jail. Nobody go to jail. So if you're a thief and nobody go to jail, the younger ones that come up and say, Chuck Carlos never got to jail, man, and he thief every day. Be a thief in thief. Or you never got to jail. They not can thief too. You are setting an example that there are no accountability for politicians. So you tell me that we are not running a government, but a criminal organization. Within that criminal organization, criminals have to have everybody to cover them so they don't go to jail. You have to have the accountant to cover your finances so the IRS can't find out. You have to control criminal police so police tell you what go on. You have to control the DPP so none of your man them ever go to prison. You have to control the Minister of National Security so everything cover up. What about top cop, police commissioner, handpick him? He's not going to do no better than the last commissioner. I don't lie, just give him one bowl for the ground, put some dog food in it, right in the corner where the last commissioner food was. And the same pattern, nothing changed. You cannot change a system when the corruption is coming from top. It's an organization. Who run the organization? The top man. Would that be a gang? Would that be the mafia? Whatever it is. Government, the top man cause the chaos. He can fix it just like that. Snap of a finger. Do you understand me? Yes. But when you are too deep into corruption, those options are gone. The snap of a finger option. You can't do it no more. Because you're going to drag people into corruption with you. Like I believe him mess up the money. I know. Maybe it's a such man mess up the money. No. Just like Ligel. Same thing. I don't lie, I'm telling you. Just like Ligel. Criminal will get in their head and make you become like them. Just like Trump. If some people are going to run him, misery like company. I have some people, if they fling rock stone in one window and you don't fling none, they want you to fling rock stone in the next window to implicate you and get you in trouble with them. Such man that. You have some people, if they fling rock stone in one window, you never tell them fling a rock stone, and then go take out themselves and fling rock stone. You hear me? They want you to fling one in the next window too, to implicate you, so you can enter the same shoe like them, to drag you. Misery like company, my people. Remember, Carlos, I tell you, misery like company. You know? Yeah. Misery like company people. So, this is what I see here. This brother right here, so look where this brother just come in. Like a little L7, a virgin, a Christian, innocent young Ligel, don't it? No found as a potential, and the next PM that, you know. No found me as a, you know. Right? Would you consider Ligel for the next PM post? Would you at this point? Now that you see the mess of splash on him. Because when you go around Charlie for too long, you start to smell like a mess. You see what I'm talking about? Do you see Ligel as the next potential PM? I don't see that. First time you might say yeah, because the corruption seeped in and poisoned him and give him a different look. Today he's not looking so young and fresh no more like he when he just came. He's a different man. You can look at all his features changing as corruption take you over. Why, Carlos? Why you say so? Corruption is evil. Evil will give you a different look that bring on that evilous look on you. Corruption is evil. Corruption will make you start look like the job you're doing. A corrupt job. People think I like colors, I tell you. Corruption, they make you look evil, people. No matter what you do. You hear me? Those things will start affect just the way you look. Even your body, your physique, your physical body. You start have some things start happening to you where never used to before. You hear, Carlos? Some stuff start happening that never used to happen to you before. Your body give up because of corruption start take over. Corruption, people, is ungodly. It's sin. Men a pastor. But let me tell you, man, very ungodly. And them things they'll start take over your body and just show in your face. Your whole body start get sickness and I know where it come from. It will change also your physical features. People, and I like all of that, corruption will also change your physical features. I will not lie to you. You don't like the fresh brain is that everybody knew, once knew. You just look like something else. Corruption will do that to you, my people. Corruption will make you even sound. The looks and the sound will also goes along with it.
I hear man talk all kind of lie. Oh, 20 million and 28 million. Lie. Me not take no salary increase. So my salary is what it was before. And I tell you something, I feel like just keep back to. Because he's a proud man, you know. Me don't like people tell lie for me.
Let's talk about lies, guys.
The government, because the economy is growing, the government is now giving young people who are registered in heart approximately $150 each month to help them with the bus fare and help them with the lunch money. So nobody has any excuse not to go to school to learn a skill because you're getting help with the bus fare and help with the lunch money as well. If that is not transformational, I don't know what is. So if that is not transformational, I don't know what is.
So we're back by education, talking about education. So this brother in a church, Terry Longfrock, in a church in England, I say, how do you in Jamaica get $150 a month? You go to school, lunch and food, help out with. Still can't find one person on social media to tell me if them kids are get it. So may I ask, are these monies allocated for education in Jamaica, but them a thief it? Because if we say we have $150 a month to give the youth, so you guys are scratch that on paper, but we don't give the youth any money. What we know, if it cost taxpayers $150 a month per youth to go hard, but the youth them not getting the money. I just that me ask because I pay a criminal office, somebody go to jail. I pay a criminality in a government in a Jamaica. Nobody go to jail. Education we are talking about again. So let's get back to it. This brother in a church, and then Terry Longfrock in a church. He said that the youth in Jamaica getting $150 a month to go to heart. It will help out with bus fare. It will help out with the lunch money. And if that's not transformational, I don't know what else is. Do you understand me? In a church, that's why I say the church people benefit from slavery, you know. That's why I say the Jamaica Council of Churches come out the other day and sign the crooked constitutional thing. And I came out nothing about you know, about Council of Churches. Like, you know, the church is not busy. No. This is a man the church, man. This is a man coming at church. Nobody know. Love you know. Damian Crawford idea is not a bad idea. The 1% GCT for education. But Damian Crawford, what would they do with the money again? Thief it. Get rich. Buy this and buy that. Show off on the poor. They are people. These guys are some vicious criminals. They have no mercy. They have no heart. When them a thief, they not thief $1, $2, $1 million, $2 million, 500,000. You know. People them a thief billions. No, we hear say trillions now. The 1.7 trillion that has gone missing from the Prime Minister's office. Mr. Tufton's ministry. You see what corruption cause? 4-year-old baby, 4-day-old baby dead because they're on a ventilator. Don't have the money. But there are billions of dollars with a B gone unaccounted for from the Ministry of Health. Promise Learning Center was made to close the school for the disabled kids because government said they're not funding. But billions has gone missing from the Ministry of Education. Here we go again, Mr. Crawford. Billions education gone missing. Add that all up, plus the Prime Minister's office, billions have gone missing. Add that all up to 1.7. It added all up to $1.7 trillion. So, Mr. Crawford, until we find out of a rascal at $1.7 trillion there, we don't have to hear about no more money I got to criminals. People forget my Spanglish, made those chip right there, so. I don't know if I drive out now. I know I drive behind or beside. Something does happen right there, so I don't know what. People. No, I don't like me to tell. We tell the politician, a thief, until we find out what the $1.7 trillion go. Education and health must get them more money. I guess I will go suffer when they say something like that. When we make a speech like that, who do you think will suffer the consequences? Not the people that steal the goddamn money. Not the people that miss up the money. The poor people again. Because the man never make the $1.7 trillion gone. You're not going to hear nothing from them. So, Mr. Crawford's idea was a good idea. It was a pipe, a lifeline. Straight money going to them. It will get to them, Mr. Crawford. Another thing, Mr. Crawford. If there was a stealing money, we would never have to have taxpayers pay the cost for criminals by increasing the GCT. Come here again, Mr. Crawford. Allow me to tell people in the comment section, a lie. If it wasn't a politician who continued the stealing, we wouldn't have to talk about or even consider raising GCT from the people. On the people, which we would be giving back to them. We would be giving back to the Jamaican public. If it wasn't for criminals in office, if it weren't for criminals in office, Mr. Crawford would never have to consider raising taxes to fund education when there are billions of dollars with a beat to buck to you. Gone missing. Gone missing. Billions of people. And the Prime Minister himself is blocking the Auditor General from independently investigate my people. And the Prime Minister who are telling the Jamaican taxpayers, don't trust the thief in PNP them with the purse. Eh? The Prime Minister said, don't trust the PNP with the purse. Be careful of the man that we are talking about purse, you know. When time to change over to a different purse holder. That's all the man talk about. Don't trust the PNP them with the purse. Eh? And that's what I said. About the healthcare system. Would you say that too? Don't trust the PNP with healthcare? What about education? Why? We shouldn't give them a try? Eh? What about Ministry of National Security? Lowering crime. Shouldn't we give the PNP a try? It's 8 years up. You sure what you do for 8 years and what you do? Nothing. You're 8 years up, nothing. You get that? So we shouldn't give the PNP a try, right? Okay. All right. What we already try you? You tried and proven to do nothing and have a crooked, corrupt criminal organization, not a government. That make Mr. Crawford of that thing trim locks. Home can find money to fund education. And it is a GCT what I'm talking about. Like I said, Is the man's an educator. And the man care about him students. Them. You have to understand how Damian Crawford feel. You know, I feel education to Mr. Crawford is not have nothing to do with politics. It's not politics for him. Honestly. That's how I feel. Mr. Crawford is a natural teacher. So education for him is not a political thing. So I want you guys to understand, it's your kids, my kids, everybody picking. Mr. Crawford is an educator. Remember people, him think different from me and you. He's an educator. He think more students them, he think more picking them, he want education push for labor rights and PNP. Man's an educator. So man try to come up with crumbs up some way. You know this harsh landscape of criminals. And it's time when the youth never feel it. But because Mr. Crawford, and like so many, Mr. Crawford, like so many of us, used to and immune to criminality in our government, we don't say, I saw the thing set, man. Can we not see them go to prison? Crawford never see them go to prison for thief yet, you know. No, we don't see them go to prison either. So, but we just get used to the criminality and say, boy, I saw the thing set. Since them are thief, so we can find different ways to get them help in school. But what we don't know is that the same thief them, I got thief it all over again. So even if I and I send 10 freight ship with container full of money, say dump this in education, I will never see it because I still have crooks in office, guys. Tell me what you think about this comment section. And when you look here, man, let me play this one more at the time before me left here. Listen, this good. Criminals, whenever got jail, I dare to steal from Jamaican youths. So the next man sitting in the office, he might go do the same thing. Why not? Why wouldn't you? The last man never got to prison. Why you not go thief? If you're the next man to sit down and them man see. Why? What will stop you? What's the deterrence? Where's the example? Where's the precedent set? Where? If you sit down on this man's seat, what is going to stop you from doing the same thing all over again? Nobody goes to jail for doing stuff like that.
You notice I'm very well. I'm very well.
The people, the Jamaican people haven't seen a lot of you recently. They haven't heard a lot from you. I'm sure they'd like to hear from you. How have you been?
I thought you were here at the Israel conference. So that's what we're here for, to remind Jamaicans that Jamaica Labour Party is the best government for Jamaica. So I'm here to do whatever I can to make sure that the Labour Party returns and get the third term, the historic third term.
So sounds to me like you're still a member of the Jamaica Labour Party and you're campaigning.
I've never left. I have never stopped campaigning. Never left, never stopped campaigning.
But Mr. Reid, given the legal, issues you've been having, do you think it is wise to be seen publicly with, associated with the Labour Party at this particular time?
I don't even know why you asked that question. I am a free agent, and all political parties are public institutions, and I still vote. Voted in the local government election. I have a vote. So I don't understand that question.
People, before we play the next video, we have to pick up one labor right female blogger. One labor right female blogger. I have to call her name right now, until we soon work fully and say this other day. But I see a labor right female blogger, burn him out. Yes, I see a female labor rights, one of them person with a call a paid actor, paid operative. I see the woman burn him out. And that me like to see, even if you're a labor right blogger, do it for Jamaica. Don't just do it for politics. And that me say, if you have vlog, you're labor right or PNP, do it for the goddamn country. When you see shit, you call it out. Not because you're affiliated and you feel a certain way about a certain side. Call it out. I'm see the woman call it out. And I must give you a hands up, brother. I must give you a shout out. I must give you credit for that, honestly. Honestly. I never saw it coming. Never saw the female labor right blogger. Never saw. Yeah, man, when that woman there that PNP and then she told labor right now because of personal, we don't know what. But me see the woman come out and abund this. Come here and ask for me paid. Me say, don't just blog because of labor right. Don't just get used by politicians. A country we are depend. And even if you feel a way about PNP and way about labor right, God damn it, man. We must come to some common ground, man. Everybody see this royal thing as bare face and a slap in the face. Bare face and bright. So me I give you human credit. So you go. Because nowadays it's hard to find people who are unbiased. Everybody stick to one side of the banking. Nobody now walking at the big ladder road. Especially coming close to election time, you see every blogger draw close to one side of the banking. Some will go to the right side of the banking, some go to the left side of the banking, and you can't see them clear. Someone who come from my page and cuss me out. Careless! Why you not talk about my golden? You're going to make Andrew Jones win? Like me turn the page in a political tool. I don't know, man, a fool. I'm going to be the one page, man, I can have the own function for the page about politics. My page is a clot. Any one of them. What me say? Maybe you the church say clot any one of them. Clot any one of them around with when they have criminals like a them see the hall behind them like a man rat. I come back in a go. Ha, 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 ha. I never got a prison Janko. But who bring them back there? You're out there for the speaker of the house. He's a choice of labor right now and a respect for we. Because the Prime Minister wife could never be the speaker of no goddamn house. It don't happen nowhere else in the world. Why Jamaica? Nowhere else in the world you see the wife of the Prime Minister speaker of the house. Why Jamaica? One of the most crooked places on the face of the earth. That's why Jamaica. One of the most corrupt countries set a crooked politician. That's why Jamaica. So whoever want to get butt hurt when you come to New York because we are stand up against crooks, that means you're crook too. Any who want to stand up against you when you come to Washington because we are stand up against corruption, you are corrupt too. You know, in life, sometimes when your boss are thief, you know, we never corrupt boss. You have to do corrupt stuff and illegal stuff to maintain your job. Because if your boss are thief and just a unlawful man, period, without no good character, he will force his workers then to do stuff that they don't want to do. In turn, paying them enough money and they want to keep them jobs so bad. They will go out and cheat, they will lie, they will steal for their crooked bosses. We are coming to Washington and who don't like it, fight it. Any who is against anti-corruption measures that we're taking, simple measures to stand up and voice our opinion, like we did in Florida, like we have done in New York. Anybody who's against this, you are pro-corruption. Anybody who's against our anti-corruption stance, you are pro-corruption. You are corrupt to the teeth. And like I said again, let me repeat clearly. When your boss is corrupt a lot of time, you have a boss who a thief, a drug runner, anything. Workers are going to nice and clean and decent. End up being tainted, siled, like the brother and the green on my show now a while ago. Like the boy Ligel, same thing. You have to go in there and morph your conscience. Erase your conscience for a criminal in office who will be constantly telling you to do criminal stuff, illegal stuff, unlawful stuff, illegal directive, unlawful directive. Because you want to take your job, keep your job to get the roof over your head, and the raise pay that you get, he will pay you handsomely too. A crooked leader will pay you handsomely because he wanted to continue with his crooked agenda. So a lot of people you see working for crooked bosses, they become crooked themselves. A lot of people who work for crooked bosses end up become crooked themselves, tarnish them character, assassinate their own integrity. It makes sense, people? So anyone want to come against what we're doing in Washington, they tell me that you are pro-corruption. You are for corruption, crime, crookedness. You are for poverty in Jamaica. Because corruption is what keeping the people in poverty. It's not because so Carlos, man, and Jamaica, you say Jamaica poor. Damn lie. Damn lie. If you can find $500 million to spend on an several empty building where nobody not in, where Jamaica poor I go. If you can ask taxpayers for $1 million with a B to refurbish a goddamn building where we don't own. If you can tell us taxpayers they're going to cost us $2 billion with a B to refurbish place where we rent and pay rent. To pay rent and refurbishing $2 billion. We could have buy land and build a whole plaza for that, you know. Eh? That's how they spend the money. And like I said, those tax office building, to me, I believe they are washing money there. I believe it's money laundering, washing machine galanging over there. It don't make no sense to nobody. None of these boys will go to their bank account and spend their own money like that. So what do you think that was? Why do you think me I think that way there? Because none of them boy now go in their own bank account, go spend no money for no empty building when they're not in. So what else are going on over there, sir? It's not just wasting taxpayers' money. Are you guys crazy? These guys just don't do stuff when I come back to them. In my opinion, it's called money laundering. Do you hear me? So there we go again. Money, 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 money. Empty building. So now, Mr. Crawford, don't you see why your idea is good, but you should think about it a little bit deeper. So if I and I suggest to the people if they pay 1%, who gonna hold accountable? The people who are stealing it. Look for the good people. Jamaica really is a good idea, like we said, the educator in Mr. Crawford, and you love him picking them. You see it. You love the youth them. I think it would be one of the best minister of education. Yeah, I think it would be one of the best minister of education if given a chance. And that's something that put him. Because the brother passion is in education. So don't beat him too bad. Don't beat him too bad. He was just thinking about a lifeline and an electric wire like a pipeline, turn on with constant flow of funding to the youth them. And GCG taxes would have done that. But the problem with that, them gonna thief it again. So we have a problem. So $20 million there, Niger just signed for. God damn it, people. Comment section. Tell me, come on. May I ask a question? Comment section. What do you think is gonna happen to the $20 million when Niger just signed? When we just borrow a while ago. What do you think gonna happen to it? Let us ask any Jamaican before me put my own thing to it. Come in know me feel already. Comment section, more of you say if me alone feel that way there. That's all. That's all more of you know. Me just want to know if me alone feel a certain way. Comment section help me. And me alone feel a certain way. Me have a certain feeling we're gonna have to the $20 million US when Elijah Clark does sign for Vader Day. What will become of that money, people? Anybody who know Jamaica? What will become of that $20 million? What do you feel? How you gut feeling? I tell you. How they would handle this $20 million US? Tell me. Where you go? Tell me. Comment section, one of there. May I wait, man? May I wait for the answer? I swear to God, may I wait for the answer here today? What do you think will become of this $20 million Elijah Clark does borrow? What? Me not tell you no. Me not influence no brain. For now one day. You tell me what you personally think will become of that $20 million as Jamaicans with knowledge, as Jamaicans who have understanding and the stuff that always reach with. Tell me what you think will become of that $20 million when Elijah just signed for. What will become of it? So many money come out Jamaica and these boys just steal it and think they are feeling money, gentle people. Nobody no go to jail. Until people start going to jail, I don't think we should inject any more money in the system. Until people start going to jail, I don't think we should inject any more money into a corrupt system. It's just going to be taken away again. Just like if we give up 1% GCT, just like if poor people is made to pay extra for them rice, flour, and chicken back to fund education, people is not a bad idea. But we wouldn't have to gone there. I even consider that. Hadn't the politician them teeth the money. Mr. Crawford wouldn't even have to think so hard to him locks. Him not have to think so hard to him Rasta locks. Him locks, him dreadlocks. I don't think he's a Rasta man. The man is not a Rasta. Me never hear him say that. So, yeah, and there's some of the people. I jail we say. I jail we say for pick them sitting. That's why tomorrow we'll be in Washington, people, with a peaceful protest, anti-corruption. That's what it's all about. Anti-corruption. anti-corruption protest. We'll be sacrificing time, money, everything to go there. Yeah? For the Jamaican people, on behalf of us, my people, on behalf of us. Come on and stand up for ourselves. We don't do nothing for ourselves. It is always the politician who make Jamaican people move. They have to send the bus. They have to send the lunch money. They have to send this to that and point you and turn you and lean you and bend you. It's always politician herding the people like a cattle. It's never the people say, boy, you know what? I believe in this cause. Let me rent a bus or a truck or a van myself and spend money out of my pocket and go there because this is what I believe in. It's other people strengthening you to believe in what they believe in. Other people are strengthening you and then they change your mind and start believing in that. Some people don't believe in nothing else, believe in the last man who give you money. People are I want to understand. Some people don't believe in anything. They just believe in the last man who give you a box food. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. As usual, I am a student in the class. Make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If this is the first time on this platform, subscribe on YouTube. Follow me on Facebook. Yeah, thank you so much, people. Thank you so much for watching my video. Education by Damian wasn't so off because I see him I try, but at the same time, I see the problem. You see the problem. The problem is criminal and rap from the youth them. Because McLean can't stay home. The statute of limitation run out to prosecute her. She cannot be prosecuted. So what happened to the $124 million? What happened to that? So that's it. Since the statute of limitation run out, you get to keep $124 million at the youth them money. Huh? What happened to this brother here, so? What happened to this brother here, so? What going on with him?
You know this, I'm very well. I'm very well.
The people, the Jamaican people haven't seen a lot of you recently. They haven't heard a lot from you. I'm sure they'd like to hear from you. How have you been?
I thought you were here at the Israel conference. So that's what we're here for, to remind Jamaicans that Jamaica Labour Party is the best government for Jamaica. So I'm here to do whatever I can to make sure that the Labour Party returns and get the third term, the historic third term.
So sounds to me like you're still a member of the Jamaica Labour Party and you're campaigning.
I've never left. I have never stopped campaigning. Never left, never stopped campaigning.
But Mr. Reid, given the legal, issues you've been having, do you think it is wise to be seen publicly with, associated with the Labour Party at this particular time?
I don't even know why you asked that question. I am a free agent, and all political parties are public institutions, and I still voted in the local government election. I have a vote. So I don't understand that question. Is that Jamaica Labour Party is the best government for Jamaica. So I'm here to do whatever I can to make sure that the Labour Party returns and get the third term, the historic third term.
So sounds to me like you're still a member of the Jamaica Labour Party and you're campaigning.
I've never left. I have never stopped campaigning. Never left, never stopped campaigning.
But Mr. Reid, given the legal, issues you've been having, do you think it is wise to be seen publicly with, associated with the Labour Party at this particular time?
I don't even know why you asked that question. I am a free agent, and all political parties are public institutions, and I still voted in the local government election. I have a vote. I have a vote. So I don't understand that question, frankly.
This particular conference, why did you choose this particular one to make an appearance? Is that you're trying to help show support for Mrs. Holness?
I think you obviously are misinformed. I have been all over the place. You probably haven't seen me, but I have been all over.
Tell us a little bit about your case specifically. What can you tell us?
No, but I can't discuss that. I can't discuss. I have no comment on that.
All right, let's discuss another issue then. The Jamaica Labour Party appears to have lost some ground against the People's National Party over the last year and a half. Are you concerned as a member of the Jamaica Labour Party about the direction in which things are going?
No, I'm not. I mean, you know, it's a competitive environment, and I believe that any government that is in power will have, from time to time, you know, changing in levels of support. But as the government is now doing, is reconnecting and ensuring that their messaging reach the important people that they need to reach, and mobilize your workers and the support systems. And I'm sure we will be able to overcome the next general election.
Listen to these people, how the PM feel about the man.
Accorded with what he believed. In speaking with Ruel, we went through some of those principles, and it was clear that what I believed in and what the party believed in, it accorded with what he believed in. In speaking with Ruel, we went through some of those principles, and it was clear that what I believed in and what the party believed in, it accorded with what he believed in.
Listen to me, Labour Right Party. Stop pushing up criminal in our face for our support. Stop pushing, look here. Stop pushing up criminals in the face of Jamaican people for them to vote for. We don't know who the six are. Them are criminal who not aid and abet, who not influence Jamaicans to vote for criminals. You and your wife block off and lock off the six. Nobody can make a conscious decision as to who them are vote for and to abide voting for criminals in office. No, when I bring another criminal come to week again to do what now? Eh? Stop pushing up criminal in our face. Jamaican people don't want to vote for no more criminal. Who the six are? Someone don't vote for no more criminal. Like the Labour Right Harbour, pure criminal. Is it because the criminality starts from up at top? Is it the leader, a criminal himself? Me not understand. From the Labour Right Party need to come explain this. Why this woman have this alleged criminal at our place? I come force if you come accept this garbage? Eh? Come on, people. Tell me what I go in the comment section. I love you. My name is Jamaican Carlos. Gentle people. Tell me what you think in the comment section. I'm out.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. COVID money, miss away, eat the yellow rat you. Use the youth, the money, waste for bust a man to statue. Say me like a catch you, but bigger than a figure you. Take the spit of money, girl, and say that it's not you. One day the man above end up, him a got a bet. Too much it in the kitchen, some a fly well like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It burn me 300% raise. It burn me garbage pile up the day. It burn me give the teacher them raise. It burn me I see corruption face. It burn me mash down the people them house. It burn me every day appear arms out. It burn me appear money them a thief. It burn me and them a sell out the beach. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.